Hi everyone, welcome to Camille's Holistic Health Show, and we are going to talk today about the immune system. This is something that I love to talk about, but before we begin, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel and hitting that bell so you can get notified every time I have a new video coming out. So we're going to talk about rebuilding the immune system and what are some of the best ways to do this. So my YouTube channel is really based on real connection. I don't do a whole lot of music and all the new age stuff has come out, and the background music and all the beautiful lights and stuff that is in the modern type of videos today. But I offer you some real value and some real deep conversation, deep connection, and really getting down to the real important things that we need to address when it comes to your autoimmune, because that's what this channel is about, autoimmune and other chronic conditions related to women's health. So if this is something that you really are passionate about, like I am, then this is moving forward, especially through 2021 coming up. We are going to get really real, and I'm going to grow this channel a little more and really add value and give you some really important ways and little paths and little journeys that you can go on, especially if you're looking for individualized, specialized, holistic health that you want to create for yourself, especially when there aren't other things that are working for you. So let's get into it. Let's get into some ways of supporting the immune system, especially now during this time. We are all battling this pandemic, and it's at the back of our minds exactly how to continue, especially if you are faced with some illnesses and you are also trying to prevent from getting into more problems with COVID. So you want to continue to do the good things, and not only nutrition. I always say that it's important to also add in some other alternative things. So we're going to talk about the immune system, what it is, and how to support it, and what are some valuable things out there that can actually give you the optimal value when it comes to improving or strengthening or optimizing or rebuilding the immune system. So let's get into the immune system. We all kind of know what the immune system is. It's really very complicated. There is an innate part of your system. That's when it's programmed. You're born with it. It's genetic. It's sort of activated through the white blood cells, and it's just is there from the beginning. Okay, so adaptive immune system is a little different. It's it's based on the different invaders that have come into your body. I'm trying to do it as simple as I could, and it gives you a record, basically a tally, a history, where your body can actually remember certain things that has happened, and is able to bring forth these immune responses to fight and combat the various things that are invading your body. So this is the difference of the immune system. They work differently, and it's about supporting them. So it's about it being able for it to be recognized so it can destroy. And that's really what you're looking at, the adaptive immune response. So in my private practice, I really focus on this so much because it's really where, the from which we base our immune, the strength of our body and who we are and how we can fight battles within our body. It's dependent on our immune system, and depending on whether it's strong or it's weak or it's in the middle. It all depends, and based on that, this is how we are able to thrive as human beings. So the immune system is a fantastic way for our body to function and to keep us healthy. So when we are looking at the different things to really help us, you remember there are many different ways to do this, and it's important, especially if you're coming on my channel, to have an open mind, because lots of people have analytical brains. I have one too, but I can also have a creative part of my brain as well. And it's a lot of the types of people that gravitate to my private practice are people who can do both. They're in the middle. They have a colorful kind of brain that can actually turn on different ways of looking, or different aspects of looking at many different things, including your health. So the ways today I'm going to talk about is some herbal remedies that I'm really passionate about, that can actually really benefit your health, especially if you just want to maintain it and maintain the stresses, because those are the issues within our body that affects our immune system. The stresses and how we deal with stress in the body, the response, and how it responds to stress is the ultimate way in which we thrive. So when we all know different things like Echinacea, Echinacea is a flowering plant, and in full bloom. It's very, very beautiful, very bright in spring, and very pink and purple, and it's all its glory. Native Americans and Europeans used to use it to treat many different ailments, and it really remains one of the most popular. You can go out anywhere today and get elderberry, and it can be mixed as a syrup, a tincture, a tablet, a capsule really, and it's just a way to support the body. Like vitamin C is a great example. Echinacea is definitely a way to help support the immune system daily, and you can do this on a weekly basis. Echinacea, especially, you don't have to wait until you have a cold or flu to use it. And really, it can be combined with other great botanicals like golden seal. One thing you need to be concerned about with golden seal is if you have any other conditions, health conditions, and because it's also could be a diuretic. So remember, these are just teaching points I'm making, educating you, and making you understand, and having a different perspective on botanicals and homeopathy and all the alternative medicines, traditional Chinese medicine. But remember that we're all unique. We all have our different challenges in life, and one herb or one homeopathic remedy or one traditional Chinese medicine, it might be great for someone, but it might be a problem for someone else. So this is just a general way of giving you a certain aspect to your health. But remember that when looking to get some alternative approaches for your health. So Grindelia is another fantastic botanical, and it alleviates different things like influenza A, certain infections, and there are many studies on it, and I'm going to do a blog on this, but it is I'm going to also link some great studies on this herb as well. So when we talk about herbal medicine, homeopathy, traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, they all have a certain approach, a holistic approach of a mental, emotional, physical aspect, but they all work differently. They all have its challenges that you can have coming in with your own challenges, and they can benefit you. But remember that not all homeopathic remedies are made for you, and not all botanical medicines are made for you. There's certain ways to approach it, and there are certain ways to take it. Not everybody can take a tincture that is very potent, strong, and they have digestive issues. So remember, these are just teaching points. And elderberry, echinacea, Grindelia, fantastic herbs for the immune system, rebuilding it and reviving it. But an individualized journey is really the type of journey that I really would like you to get on, understand, learn, and open your perspective, to different things out there that can actually benefit you, especially if other alternative health practices out there are not working or not benefiting you in many, many ways. So thanks so much for listening. I would link all these things in the video below. I will have a blog coming up very soon with this. So in detail, I don't want to go over, I already went over 13 minutes, and I was going to do this just 5 minutes, but yeah. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you next time in the next video. Bye now.